All right, my non-negotiables already done, over completed. Got up first thing in the morning, got those out the way because those set the pace for the day. Now I'm here at the nutrition lab, time to get in my breakfast because you got to make sure you're hitting your macros, you're accomplishing those every single day. For me, morning routine is a huge thing. Get up in the morning, first thing I do is hydrate. From there I go into a meditation. I make sure that I get into my reading. I want to absorb knowledge. I'm trying to take in knowledge every single day. And after that, I got to get in my journaling. And that's how I start my morning off. Once that is done, those are my daily disciplines. I'll jump right into the biggest task of the day. I like to call that my 10x tasks. I usually have between 3 or 5 of them, but my 10x tasks are the tasks that are going to turn my life over 10 times over, or my business over 10 times over. It sets the pace for the rest of the day. I'm waking up winning. Now the rest of the day just rolls for me. Right now I'm just going over KPIs, I'm just going over a few emails, and I'm just going over some daily duties that need to be done. I like to call these my 10%, right? All my 10Xs were done at home. The big needle movers, now it's just the 10%. The things that need to be done, but only turn things over at 10%. But first and foremost, today is Friday. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I send out 3 gratitude texts to people in my life. You know, show some appreciation, show some gratitude. That also gives me a sense of humility, because we always need that. You know, you always got to bring it down a bit, but especially show people the appreciation and gratitude that we need and they need in their lives, right? So let's get to it. Brother, I appreciate you being part of the Lab family. Your support is greatly appreciated. Now I'll go to my phone to find somebody else, and this one will be, again, completely at random. And again, I'll have to think about, now because it's a random person, I got to stop, dial and think about, hey, you know, why am I grateful for this person? What do I appreciate?
Recording in progress.
All right, guys, so this morning I'm going to jump on and talk to you guys about failure. Look at that. It's all about creating imperfect action. If you want to think about perfection, you will be sitting in the same spot for God knows how long trying to create a perfect video. I knew it was something that Moesha created for you. That is yours. Smoothie done. Back to work. You know, I was actually kind of nervous going into the conversation, believe it or not. So I just had to prep myself properly, and anyway, just embrace the challenge and got that done. It was a super awesome conversation, a lot of great content in regards to, you know, his high performance running the business, in regards to him being a former Olympian. So it lines really well with everything that you have me doing in the high performance accelerator. All right, so just now I got finished up with the high value man conversation. That is actually run by one of my mentors from the project, Aaron Alejandrino. It's all about having that tribe of men, right, that we're able to work with, able to talk with together, able to communicate and learn from, because iron sharpens iron. So again, having that mentorship from Aaron is a super awesome thing in my life, because I'm constantly in that space of being a sponge. I'm constantly in that white belt mentality where, hey, you know what, I'm taking in knowledge today, I'm taking in more knowledge. Dominate work, lead your woman, and have respect in the world. Mentorship is always key. Protein shake in before the workout, some carbs in. This is my little snack before I get going to my workout. Chest should be good. Should have that blood pumping in there. Now we're ready to put some weight behind it. Alright, so right now we're jumping on that in-body composition machine. We're gonna get to find out what our water weight looks like, what our dry weight looks like, what our muscle mass looks like, what our body fat looks like, and left to right. Okay, we wanna see what everything looks like so we know where exactly we are going, alright? Here we go. 2 pounds of muscle gain, 2.4. Lost 2 pounds of body fat. Let's go, that's a win. Again, you start your morning off with wins and the rest of the day just comes together. My recommendation to everyone out there is get your macros broken down for you and then track what your day looks like. Yeah, easy done. Boom, problem solved. By Thursday we'll be good to go.
All right, okay.
Cool. Thank you, Karen.
You're welcome.
Much
Bye.
appreciated. Head off Stogies now, grab some lunch, and get a cigar. Afternoon time. So, it's part of my day here. This is kind of like when I want to work, but be switched off and switched on. It's kind of my chill time per se. I'm chilling right now. I'm refreshing my mind. I'm recovering, but it still allows me to be creative. So I'm kind of more so in a relaxing mood. And this is normally how I take my afternoons. I can just chill, relax, have a cigar, still be creative, still think, just have my downtime, because you cannot hammer it the entire day. You have to have those refreshers. When you get those refreshers, your mind then is able to be creative, it's then able to work again, it's then able to get back on the task at a much better place, because you're not fried up here anymore. Gotta get those refreshers in. It's my downtime. You paint a picture by how you speak. So you want to be clear, you want to be precise, you want to talk with confidence, you want to talk with assertiveness, you want to be there painting a clear picture when you speak. So that's something I invest in. And again, like I said, I'm in Toastmasters now, but I listen to people around me. Hey, can you give me some tips? Can you give me some help on how to do this better? I just spoke with a friend of mine that works at the radio station, and I said to him, hey, I want to meet with you, we go to some coffee, we have a lunch, and I just wanted you to school me on communication, because he works for the radio station. I wanted to be comfortable. I would never sign up for Toastmasters, I would never go meet with him this week. And funny enough, I ran into another guy that had to do the speech for like a huge charity event. Teach me the templates, teach me how to create the speech, teach me how I need to enter, teach me all these things.
How are those for macros? Those are good macros?
Definitely not the macros that you want. We are back at the Performance Lab having a 5:30 class. This is part I really love. It's a bit different, right? It's not your regular class. Today we work on fitness, yes, but we work on communication, teamwork, problem solving, and leadership. So we got a lot of different drills that are going on today that I get to take everybody through, all right? They're in for a surprise. It's not your regular class. This is how I teach on Fridays, by the way. Only class that I ever do. Sprint, yep, you go into the nutrition lab and back. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Get it done. Them boys gone, look at that. God damn. Alex he's super fit, he's ready to rock and roll, right? But now he has to manage, how do you deal with two guys that are not performing at my level? His duty is, you gotta bring the man up next to him, right? It is your obligatory duty to make sure the man next to you is risen up to that standard, right? And you're gonna keep on doing that. But if that man is messing with the mission, and you try and try and try, eventually you have to cut that man, because it's always gonna be mission over man. There we go. No, that's wrong. Right. Fitness is a gateway, right? And fitness is always gonna be tough. Fitness is fucking hard, right? But there's gonna be those times where you say, cool, let me get in that extra set, right? I don't feel like doing it anymore, but let me get in that extra one. All right, or hey, you know what, this is tough today, I don't feel like doing this, but nonetheless you get the job done. Fitness is the gateway, right? You take that, you transfer that into other aspects of life, like in your work. It is tough, you don't feel like going to work today, you don't feel like doing this project, but you get it done anyways. I don't feel like doing this right now, but I'm gonna get it done anyways, right? I'm gonna go above and beyond, I'm gonna give that extra. Fitness is the gateway to all of that. Keep those consistent date nights, by the way. That's just a tip for you there. Consistently have date night every single week. It don't matter if you go to dinner, it don't matter if you go for a walk, spend some time, but you want to create that constant date night, showing that appreciation. Try it out. Consistent date night. Did you gain value from today's class? If so, what value did you gain?
Communication.
Communication.
I think like communication is like if you're in a team, it's good. But it make the whatever you're doing progress better and faster.
100%, bro. 100%. All right, guys, that's it. We're done. I want to leave you one last word today. I want you to leave this place better than you found it, okay? Leave this place better than you found it, all right? All right, guys, all finished up here. That is a 5:30 class done. The only class that I teach, that's my Perform Better class. Super rewarding. I get to lead, I get to teach, I get to guide, all right? And this has been a day in the life of me. It's been great to have you guys here. As you can see, I practice what I preach, and I encourage you to do the same. Don't live a hypocritical life, live it, all right? As you say it, you do it. Peace.